The Netherlands has so much beautiful nature to explore, and traveling by bicycle really lets you take it all in. We have been riding through forest, fields, and quiet back roads. And even though it's a small country, we are still discovering new places every month. This week, we are taking you on one of the most beautiful bicycle trips we have ever done. Yes, again. And we camped at a really unique spot. Let me give you a bit of warning. Mira would be complaining in this entire video. It is 30 degrees and it feels like 35, 36. So just a heads up.
It's always in the Netherlands. Either it's windy and raining or it's too warm. No, that's not true. It's a lot of times really perfect.
So yeah, how's the bicycle experience?
It's amazing. It's going to be really pretty, I'm sure. We first going to St. Jan's Cloister.
What is that?
That's the place where we're going.
Well, what is that?
A place called St. Jan's Cloister. We're exploring more and more of the Netherlands because the Netherlands is surprisingly really pretty. Also this area, we went here a few weeks back and suddenly there were these highlanders. But yeah, every time the Netherlands keeps surprising us. So this summer it's more focused on exploring the beauty, hidden gems of the Netherlands. Starting with St. Jan's Cloister. And in the Netherlands you have this fietsknopen. Nee, wait, fietsknooppunten. Route. You have these numbers, then you can follow the 34 and then you have this route where you have to go. And it's really cool, but Google Maps is not really showing them. I still have to find out how you actually find this path. My mom knows for sure, so I have to ask her. She always has this paper here with the numbers, 34, 16, 1, and then she knows how to cycle.
I'm sure you must be enjoying our beautiful bicycle ride. But before we go any further, I wanted to tell you about our newest gadgets. This is the Cospet Tank M3 Ultra, and this one right here is the Tank S2. We have been testing out both of these smartwatches for the last couple of weeks and they are impressive. The build quality is just next level. These watches have passed 15 military grade durability test and they are waterproof for up to 50 meters. So whether we are hiking in the rain or doing something crazy in our backyard, we never have to take these off. Both of these watches have dual band GPS with 6 satellite system that gives you a super accurate tracking. So the bike ride what we're doing right now, we ended up doing 40 kilometers, and in the Cospet app you can see the exact route what you followed. And there are over 170 sports mode in these watches. Plus it also provides all-day health tracking. So you can track your heart rate, your blood pressure, your sleep, you name it, and it has everything what you want. Since the last couple of weeks, I've been testing it day in and out, and I'm getting about 6 to 7 days of battery life. With all the activities I'm doing, with almost on full brightness, the GPS what I'm using when I'm running. So yeah, that is pretty good. So if you want to check out these watches, check the description. We have all the information in the description, and there's also a discount code that would give you 5% off. And they're running a special sale until July 16th. So in that sale, you can get 40 euros off on the Cospet Tank M3 Ultra and 50 euros on the Tank S2 until the July 16th. So hurry up. And now let's get back to the video because we have to show you something really annoying.
These young people with a fat bike, they go, man, I think that one goes 50 k's per hour without helmet, nothing. And they're just causing so many accidents. It's really, yeah. Sometimes I have the good old times, eh? This is actually the first time that we're really cycling on the numbers. Like every time after you finish the number, there's this map again. And then you can just find another number. Like, oh, I think now we go to 83. And in the end, we end up in Sluis. And there, some delicious dinner will wait for us, hopefully. 83, right. It's a sluis. So the water there is higher or lower than the water on that side. And then in this sluis, in this border, they level the boat.
Wow. So you're gonna sit next to the water, watch the boat.
I try not to complain because complaining is annoying, I know, but I think these patatjes, it's going to be even better after a day like this.
This is a farm, and I smell this like a kind of cow smell.
No, this is horses.
Oh, this is a horse smell?
This is what you smell.
The hay from the horse. So I smell the hay smell, and it also smells like a bit like cattle. So when I came to the Netherlands, every time we would have this smell when the wind changes, and that would also always remind me of my farm, my uncle's farm back in India. That's a bit of nostalgia, but it also is just a bit of coziness, I think, what I get from the smell. A lot of people can find it disgusting, but it feels really cozy. And we have stayed in some of the campings which was owned by some farmers, like cow farmers, like cow farm, and it was just so cozy. And that was also, yeah, in the middle of nowhere. What do they have here?
They have this amazing salad with olive oil from Portugal.
Wow.
Yeah, I think, the best combination I think is fries, patat with salad. But you can barely order that at a snack bar in the Netherlands or anywhere. But here they have it, salad, proper salad.
So you're not gonna take burger?
No.
Oh, how boring.
Oh, but the salad, that looks so nice. It's with goat cheese from the oven and with fig jam. It's made from fresh strawberries. It's super cold, and it reminds me of our Tour de Mont Blanc. We had a stop in Switzerland. I think the camping was named La Voulie, or the hut.
La Foulie.
La Voulie, and they had exactly the same.
Is it?
Yeah, it was exactly. Oh, that was also the best on that whole trip.
Try something.
They say it's the best fries of the Netherlands,
Of the world.
of the world. Oh, amazing.
So Mira, let's dig in. So much food, eh? But we are going on a really big adventure, so hopefully we can burn all the calories.
I do think you have double the food as mine. I eat your burger.
You have double the food?
I have corn.
Yeah, Mira loves corn.
I love cone.
Not a dull day in the Netherlands. Just when we were done with our burgers, we saw that there's a fire, I think, in the building. We cannot really see the fire, but yeah, we are waiting to see what happens.
Saying in the Netherlands, ramptoeristen, disaster tourists, people they go to disasters to check and look. I'm not the biggest fan of this. What if it explodes?
Yeah, there's a
we have
lot
to
of
go
police
that way.
coming.
I don't know. That's the main road.
We
You have
can
to
go
on a
back.
Walking path or so.
So we thought we should burn some calories.
Oh jee, my hands are super slippery. So we actually did a little workout because we ate so much, but it was so delicious. I told Adi it's the best fries from the world. What could be better? I did freshly made fries. They were cutting it inside, then in a perfect oil. Oh, so good.
So what's this now? 85?
Yeah.
And then 13.
13 to the right at one point.
Oh, so why do you say 13? 13?
13. Yeah, there are some of these English words that are so difficult. What word did we had yesterday? We tried to pronounce like several times. Significantly?
Significant, yeah.
Significantly or so?
Significant. So, I don't know.
Significant.
It was something simple word, but yeah.
Yeah, it's just so weird if you cannot pronounce a word. So this nature reserve that we're in, this is the area from Vuurtoren, the world famous Vuurtoren. Vuurtoren, of course, is just one little town in this whole area. So this is all the beer ribbon, we call it. And there are many, many more cute towns here. Oh my god!
We are just back and we did 40 kilometers and we burned almost 1,000 calories.
So watch out for that word.
It's brown hazel. Really?
Yeah. You went through?
No, no, no.
Oh.
So if you don't know what brown nasal is, I also didn't know.
Yeah.
But if you walk through it, they're gonna, yeah, it's like an itchy plant.
Brand is fire.
Yeah,
And your
exactly.
skin will be on fire.
Yeah.
It's the only dangerous thing in the Netherlands.
Oh,
Hey, look at my eyes.
where was I looking?
To your bottle.
Oh, it is the best feeling. It is non-alcoholic. It was the best feeling to have a really long bike ride. And you come back here and drink chilled beer.
We always call beer, it's just lemonade. But it's in a beer
It's
bottle.
apple cider.
You.
Good morning. It is 7 o'clock now. I think I slept for 7 hours and 42 minutes, which is pretty good. Mira has gone to take a quick shower, and now my job is to make a really nice coffee. And if you don't know how we make coffee, I'll show you because it's a time-taking way, but it's a really special way. So let's show you. My favorite AirPress machine. So this is what happens every time. I'm grinding the coffee and Mira is waiting. So now is the time to do some pressing, because it is AirPress. So this is my morning workout. And now some water. Behind the scene of our Instagram stories.
Which I never post because I always think I look weird.
How she has left me, yeah?
Not enough. No, that's not true. Don't feel super tired. Oh, we're just a bit. I drank so much water, so I had to go to the toilet all evening.
This is Mira's specialty cooking, the pancakes. It just comes in a packet and you just warm it up and they're insane good. And now we are actually
Oh!
story of my life. Someone starts screaming.
I burned almost my leg.
So we are actually camping here with Mira's family. So I think in a few minutes after breakfast we're gonna go somewhere, right? For another bicycle ride.
Just close by.
And it's perfect morning for a bicycle ride. So everybody from our family comes to see our camper because it's a self-made camper, so it's a really unique thing. So it's nice such a proud feeling to give them a tour. Mira is giving a tour to everyone. It's such a pride feeling to show everyone our dream camper.
And I still think it's one of the smartest small campers I've seen in Iceland.
Yeah. We actually made a video about how our day in a life looks like in our camper van, and we also discussed about some of the things, some of the decisions what we made while we were building. So if you're interested, you can check it out. It's always nice to around this farmlands, because then you see just farmers working every morning. There's a lot of different things going on. Then you actually see where your food comes from. So cool to watch all this.
We are here now at the border of Flevoland. So this is new land, that is old land. And this is a bed and breakfast. You can stay here overnight. There are people in there now. So how cool is that? And you can see over this water here.
And you can hear the birds.
Crazy, this bird island.
After the bicycle ride, we are actually gonna give you a tour of where we are staying, where our camping place is, because it is a very, very special place in the Netherlands.
So this little light watcher's house?
Lighthouse.
Lighthouse? Yeah, but it's a light watcher, like Vuurtoren Wachthuis. It's from 1877, and why this is so special is because all the surrounding land, it was ocean back in the time. This was not there. It's a man-made land. Just this little area was already there, a light watcher, you know, because there were boats here, of course, going to Zwolle, I think. And then here was the lighthouse. You can see it there on the top. Now it's just all land and houses, and also the place where we live and where I... Oh, there's a grass cutter. And where I'm born also in this area. So it's really close to my heart.
So when Mira explained me all this, you know, when I moved to the Netherlands, it was so hard to imagine all of this. But then I saw one picture and I was like, whoa, this is insane. And I hope I can show you that picture as well.
Normally this place is not a campsite, but there's this event this weekend that we are camping here. And funny thing is that there's also some 84 hours film project. 48 hours film project going on. So there's people filming a movie now at this location. Where was the photo?
I think they're on the left.
No, we're in this house.
Yeah, and we have a drone shot from yesterday cycling here.
So this was all ocean and we made it land for farming.
Yeah. Like proper ocean with waves and everything. Look at that. Not many people know that 30% of the land, or I think it is 30 or so, like somewhere around that percentage of land is reclaimed.
In the Netherlands.
In the Netherlands.
Yeah, we were really thinking... already since Adi is here, I really want to make a proper, really impressive video about it. Because it's, you know, I'm from here, so I also feel really proud. My grandfather, he built this land. He was digging all the I don't know what he was digging, but a lot of ground. And
that was all man-made, the dug.
Everything is man-made. It's like you cannot, it's just so weird. If you cycle around here, just think this was just ocean back in the time.
I just don't know that why is it not that more popular around the world. People now highlight Dubai, that oh, they are making an island, you know, the Palm Island and the other things. But here there is a whole province, a whole state which has been built on water.
Yeah. But now we go up to the lighthouse. But I just heard a story that if you are not careful with the door, you can cut your hands off.
Oh. we are in the lighthouse.
Oh, it's so warm.
So you're standing in front of the lighthouse. It's crazy. And then back in the day, this was all ocean.
Now it's an event, and that's why you can camp here. But normally there's also a little housey what you can book through Airbnb and natuurhuisje.nl. And you can stay here on this property. It's really, really nice. And you have this really beautiful bicycle paths from this place, what we did yesterday. So I will put a link in the description.